Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're talking about reflecting a figure in the y-axis. Let's get right to it. The vertices of a quadrilateral are P is -2, 5, Q is -2, -1, R is -4, +2, and S is -4, +4. Draw the figure and its reflection in the y-axis. So we could draw the figure, then quickly move it just as we did in example 2. But I want to take this time to be able to show you and think about what's actually happening and what we actually talked about as far as that negative in example 2. So what we're going to be able to do is, because the y-axis is what we're reflecting along this time, stays, and this becomes negative. So what we got to do is we got to put a negative sign, because remember, when we flipped across the x-axis, the x values stayed and the y's flipped. This time, the y values are staying because we're flipping or we're rotating, reflecting. That's the word, reflecting around the y-axis. So the x values flip. What that means is the image of P is the same thing as -2, and 5. The image of Q is the same thing as -2, and -1, because the y values are staying. I'm not doing anything to them. The image of R is the same thing as -4, and 2. The image of S is the same thing as -4, 4. All right. We can sit here and now write the image of P is the same thing as negative times a negative is a positive, so +2, 5. The image of Q is a negative times a negative, which is a positive, 2, and then keep the -1. The image of R is negative times a negative, so negative times -4 is +4, and 2. And the image of S is going to be negative times -4, which is +4 times 4. All right, now that I have gone ahead and reflected about the y-axis, I'm going to first draw the original figure. And isn't it beautiful? Oh, I didn't cheat this time. All right, so this time we're going to go ahead and do the original 1, 2, and then up 5. Here's P. Then we're going to go over 2, down 1. Here's Q. Then we're going to go over -4, so 4 to the left, and up 2. And then we're going to go -4 and +4. Oh, sorry, I forgot to label this one R, and then S. And when I connect these, you should be able to know what kind of quadrilateral this is. Go ahead and name it. Now, to look at its image, we've got coordinates. We could worry about equidistant to the y-axis. This is 2, move it 2 more. This is 4, move it 4 more. Move it 4, move it 4 more. Move it 2 more. We could go through, we could do all that, or we could just know that it's at 1, 2, and 5. And that was the image of P. And this is at 1, 2, -1. That's the image of Q. Then this one's at 4, 2, which is the image of R. And S, the image of S is at 4, 4, which gets us our image there. And when we connect all of our dots, if I was a better connector of dots, that would be a perfect image without having the extra lines everywhere of quadrilateral PQRS with its coordinates. Now go ahead and pause the video and copy what's on your screen into your notebook. Now that you're back, anytime you have to rewatch the video for clarity or to remember something, you need to write what you picked up into your notes. Use arrows, circles, shapes, pictures, whatever you need, but add them to your notes to make them yours. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, always remember that you're in school, and when you're learning, it's all about understanding the process, never about just the answer. We'll see you tomorrow.